What's up, y'all? Sparty here, and I just want to start out with the pictures that I took because showing them through a camera while recording doesn't exactly show the quality of the photos. And as you can see, with all that trash in that trash room, that's a wide angle shot. And I'm gonna just say that the color reproduction in auto is pretty good. It could get better through software updates, but I mainly shoot in manual mode. And I think that's where this phone shines is in this manual mode. And it just it just helps you take control of what you want a scene to look like. If you want it oversaturated, if you want it natural, if you want it blue, then you can make it do that. And here you guys are gonna see a video that I took with me and my homie just walking down just for shits in a second. But yeah, these are pretty good shots and I like them for what they are. Pretty good for a daily shooter. And this review is going to be two-parted, otherwise it would be uber long. Sorry about that, guys. I got to slide that. All right, there we go. It's good, y'all.
Oh, it's a video.
Yep.
I got me thinking it was a damn picture.
No.
I'm sitting there proposing like.
Not quite yet.
Fuck. Okay. Hey, is that Jay?
Yep.
Hey, what up, Jay?
Man, oh man, oh man.
Shit, man. It's another day, another dollar, man. Unfortunately, I'm not picking up nothing, and this nigga gotta save.
I don't have to.
He's gotta save.
No, I don't.
He's gotta try.
I've already saved for like a month.
Nah, it's all Gucci, man. Save month. We're gonna have another month.
Fuck you. I'll do what I want. Yeah. But we just sitting here. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. Being bored. Gotta meet my motherfucking woman. Don't worry. I'm not for that. I wish. She lived too far. Chaska. That's where they were able to live. Fucking no. Ask me. Fucking ask me. All right, y'all. Well, my arm's getting tired.
I don't know how vloggers do it.
We gonna come back a little later at night. Peace. Y'all, Sparta here, and I want to do a review finally on the LG v20. Now, I've been using this for about almost 2 weeks, and I decided to wait that long because that's as long as like the warranty or exchange period lasts for a phone. So I decided, why not do it like that? Then, what the fuck is going on with this phone? My bad. The Note 5 is acting really stupid right now. But anyway, I decided why not wait? Why not do it for damn near 2 weeks rather than just like a couple days or a week and give you guys like other videos on other things so that it doesn't like make the review a bajillion years long. So first, I want to talk about the build quality, as I did with the impressions video and the unboxing video. And I think LG really hit it out the park with this design, you know, because it, rather than how it was on the G5 where they say it was metal, but there was primer on the back, kind of like a car. And I don't necessarily agree with everybody saying that it wasn't metal because it didn't feel like metal. That sounds it sounds stupid, but nonetheless, it didn't feel quality. It didn't feel LG, you know? Like, say what you want about the G4, the G3, the G2 being plastic and whatnot, but they felt rigid. They felt, and the V10 as well, they felt like one unit despite them having a removable back. and the V20 actually continues that. It takes pages from the G5 with the dual camera setup, the fingerprint sensor and power button on the back, the volume rocker on the left, but that actually it feels as if like LG partnered with HTC to make this phone, kind of, sorta, not necessarily completely, but it doesn't feel, not in a bad way, it doesn't feel like LG made this phone. But props to them for having a legitimate metal build, if you want to say legitimate metal build, and still keeping the removable back. This is something that I actually like wanted HTC to do with like the HTC One series, because if you look back at like the HTC G2, you know, the T-Mobile G2, it had a metal back plate, but it was also removable. And you can say, well, yeah, it had rubber, it had like rubber there too, so I don't know how, but that's not up to me how they do it. They engineer, they manufacture, develop the phone, so they can figure that out for themselves. Now, one thing that I could say I have a gripe with is that, well, not necessarily, not a gripe. It's kind of like, not necessarily a disappointment, but how big these bottom parts are. They could have put front-facing speakers on here. It's not the biggest deal in the world because the bottom-firing speaker is loud. Like I'm pretty sure it's the same speaker that the G5 had, because the G5 speaker is loud, and it's clear too. It's not just loud and it distorts and shit. But one issue I will tell you guys about my specific unit is when I got my phone, it was raining. So I'd like to believe that water got in the speaker and it distorts my speaker a little bit. It's weird because it doesn't do it with everything. Like if I play FLAC files through the speaker, it doesn't distort. But when I play when I'm playing like games, it doesn't distort either. But when I'm playing like games or like, as I said, FLAC files from the speaker, aside from Tidal, for some reason Tidal decides to do it, despite the fact that that's streaming FLAC files. That might be why. But I'll do a little test here to show you guys what I mean. So God damn it. Bear with me, I'm actually looking at no, bitch. I'm looking at this through the camera, through my Note 5 screen. So, you hear that little popping right there? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure, because when I first got it, it wasn't doing that. But for some reason, it decided to do it now. But I'll show you when I play a FLAC file. See, it's not doing it at all. But say I play a YouTube video. I'm watching Jay Williams. I'll play one of my videos so I don't get a strike from somebody by mistake. By the way, if you aren't subscribed to him, subscribe to him. He's actually really good. But I'll just play my video sample. God damn it. You know what I totally forgot? I don't understand what the fuck was going on, but for some reason, For some odd reason, my audio was acting up. But it doesn't always do that. It doesn't do that at all. I guess for that specific video, because the editor I use probably doesn't support it, which for that specific editor, it's done that before. But what am I gonna do? I'm actually gonna, do I even have recordings in here? I don't think I do. No, that's studio mode. No, I don't. Well, let me record something real quick, and all right, now I'll play this for you guys. I'll put it in the video too, just so. This is a microphone test for the LG V20. I just want to see if it's acting up or not, because my speaker's messed up and I want to make sure my microphones aren't messed up as well. That sounds really crisp. But yeah, on that, you can like change the gain. You can change, I don't know what LCP is, but you can change some. So I leave the gain at 0 because that's where you don't get a lot of noise in the recording. I'll do a test for you guys here. This is a test to see how bad it is when the gain is fully up. I don't know why I said fully up, but you get the point. Let me raise the brightness on this real quick. Oh no, that's too bright. Then, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the speaker and whatnot. The speaker is good. The speaker is loud enough when it's at like second to loudest volume or third to loudest volume. You don't have to have it at its full volume to be able to hear it clearly. I can hear it better than my Note 5 when it's at loud volume, and the Note 5 has a pretty loud speaker. But ever since I got this, listening to anything on the Note 5 sounds really tinny and distorted. So what I want to show you guys now is the frame rate and whatnot. Somebody asked me to show how smooth it is to move through the UI, and in my personal like testing, it hasn't been terrible. It hasn't been like, oh, it'll lag here and there. It'll like stutter here and there. It'll be like minor, but it's not like frame drops you'll notice, like if you're playing Fallout 4 or whatnot. But yeah, if I can remember where it's under. And when no, not simulate secondary display. Where is it? My bad, I forgot where it was. I did it earlier, I don't know how I forgot. Let me, So what I'm doing is that the bars you see up there, is it going out of the 60 frames per second zone? I have one home screen, so of course it's going to be consistent with the 60 frames, but for some reason it doesn't show it in here. Of course, when you have like nothing, it'll do that. But normally it's fairly consistent. It's nothing like terrible. Like the UI is actually really smooth and consistent. It doesn't get like touch whiz lag, where like I've like witnessed this on my Note 5 where it could be running smooth, pretty smooth, but randomly it'll like force close out the app or reset on its own for some fucking reason. And I barely have anything on there. But the user interface, LG has always had a pretty good interface. Like even back when it looked like back even what the fuck? Even back when LG's skin looked exactly like TouchWiz, it was actually very smooth and very consistent. You know, it wasn't like terrible. like you you couldn't get it to lag that much. The only thing I could say is that the G3 was probably the worst, as I've said before, because you would get like app retracing, widget retracing on the home screen and whatnot. But LG has been very consistent as far as keeping oh shit, my bad. Keeping the RAM management pretty good. Like very good as actually. Like I'll open like a lot of apps here really quick to show you guys what I mean. Oh, but before I do that, somebody wanted me to do this. Like open apps real quick, but then exit out of them. It does it really fast. I missed the home button right there, but yeah. Like I've like last night I kept like a lot of apps open just for the hell of it, just to test it out. And the phone didn't lag up much. What you saw there is what Chrome normally does. Chrome normally has a delay on the so, as well as Power Director. They both normally have a delay on opening the app. See, look at that. So does the download thing, but the file manager, I don't know why it did that, but some apps do that. All apps don't do that. Like, don't let that deter you from this phone. It's nothing to like be like, oh my god. Because normally you wouldn't have these many apps open unless you're a power user. And I am too, but normally I don't leave every app open because I don't see a point to. But yeah. Like it's very consistent when it comes to opening apps and closing them just in case you open the wrong app. For like the first Android phone running Nougat that isn't a Pixel, which I give props to LG for that. Swapper does this too, probably because I never opened the app, so it's asking me to do that. But as you see, I probably have like 25 apps open right now, or maybe 30. I don't know, but it's really smooth. And I'll even open a game here for you guys to show you. And since I wanted to show you guys exactly that the speaker doesn't pop while I'm playing games either. I don't know exactly what I'm going to play to do this, but shit. God damn it. Shit. I'll play Maximum Car, why not? This is essentially Crazy Taxi, but you actually race. Games load really fast on here. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. I think I got the music turned down a little bit because I tend to play this game while I'm listening to music.
Try to win.
God damn it.
Vacation over.
This game is really fun. It's free, so feel free to get it if you want. It's kind of like a mix of Burnout and Crazy Taxi because you can take down other cars.
Take that.
And every car you take down, it has a counter to show you how much more you gotta destroy every car and able to unlock it. Or you can just buy it as well. But it's good to know that a company is actually not gonna gouge you for microtransactions. So a lot of companies do that. I just did that for the hell of it. I like the retro sound and look too. Reminds me of Rush on the N64 a little bit, only mixed with Burnout. You can drift too. I don't like drifting in games.
You've achieved something in life.
Yeah, but as you can hear oh shit, I pressed next, didn't I? But as you can see, I have all these apps open. And I'm still able to play a game without any, like, fret. Without any, like, hiccups or anything like that. And a weird thing I found out is that, okay, so I've been playing this Sailor Moon Match All game. Match 4 or whatever, not Match All. And a rare thing is, I can actually dual screen in this app. Which is really weird because I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that to be a thing. Why wouldn't a Google native app work in dual screen?